Welcome to another very special episode of Mindset Monday. Welcome. Is the chat going? What's going on here? We live. It looks like we're working on what's happening here. Last week we were having trouble getting to Instagram. This week it looks like are we on YouTube? What's going on? The YouTube's oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. It says I'm streaming YouTube. What's happening? Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Every week. Hi, everybody. So I apologize. I don't know what's happening with the YouTube chat's not working. What the fudge? Is it working? What's going on? Oh, it's working. Okay, why? Okay, are we working? We're here. Tell me in the chat. Hi, Malachi. Okay. I'm seeing myself, but it was being very weird today. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hi, Chelsea. Yes, I am streaming on YouTube. I was looking at the other screen and for a minute, it was like not showing up. Okay, cool. Sweet. We're here now. We're doing it. We're live. It's so easy to do this. I'm curious, does anybody in my audience, do you live stream regularly? I want to know if anyone else does it because you know how, what's the word I want to use? It's always so easy every single time. It doesn't matter how many times you've done it. Maybe this is just my experience, but no matter how many times I've done it, it's always just such quite the experience. Doing it again. I don't know why you'd think like after almost 5 years, I'd be better at it, but it is like so easy. That's all I'm going to say every single time. It always works every time perfectly, just like I want it to. August, you just did a live stream earlier today. How did it go? Did it go well with no bugs? Let me know. Melodasha says, I stream a lot. It gets annoying. Okay, yeah. It's so funny because you'd think that like, oh, there's only so many steps. Eventually you'd get it. And I don't know how to explain it, but every time it's very easy and it's always perfect. And my internet is perfect and it's great every time. I love it. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Mindset Monday. Thank you for hanging with me while we made sure all of our live streams were going. We are streaming in 4 places at once, so it's always fun also to make sure that all the places are receiving our frequency. Oh, I forgot my rings today too. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I was just like in a super chill mood. Normally I'm like rushing around and I like get everything on. And today I was in a chill mood. I forgot my earrings. I forgot my rings, but that's okay. Who cares? We're just living life on our terms. We're living life for fun. We're living life for the joy of it. Known sense. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, Danielle. Hi, Wildflower Queen. Hello. Leniers. Hello. Melodasha. Crystal. Hello. Dina. Hi. August. Tiffany. Hello. Rosanna. Hi. Thank you. Doc. Tana. Hello. Micah. Hi. Lil M. Froggy. Hi. Malachi. Hello. Maricel. Brendan. Hi, Brendan. EA. How are we doing, everybody? Tell me what you've manifested. What's our good news? What are we celebrating? Oh, thanks. Oh, my husband brought my rings. Oh, thanks, babe. Yes. I can be a ring girl. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Wearing my rings. Melodasha, I'm a projector as well. I, too, project. It's always funny, the combination of rings he brings me. Not the ones I would pick, but I appreciate it. August, you got a new puppy. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Welcome your puppy to the family. Does it have a name? Let us know. Do they? Excuse me, that's not an it. Known Zen says, how did I just find you? Wow, I'm living under a rock. Welcome. I'm glad I made it to your corner of the rock garden. So welcome. Hello. Hi, Kirby. Hi, Rena. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Ledzo. Hello. Hi, Sarah. His name is Bentley. Oh, how precious. I want to see pictures. Please DM me some pictures. Hi, Angie. Congratulations. You said your SP took you out for dinner last week. Yes, congratulations. Hi, Hawaiian lady. How are you? Long time no talk. He said, I manifested finishing my military training earlier this year. That my unit projected earlier than your unit projected. Cool. Congratulations. Proud of you. Hope you're doing nice. Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate you. David, I see your new name. Nice. Hello. Welcome. D-turn. Nice. I like it. Known sense. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. Hi. So we're talking about what we've manifested, any good news, positive stuff we want to share. Hi, Brittany. Carly says, I bought a mic to start a podcast. Yes, Carly, I can't. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. And I know it's going to be amazing. And all of your people are going to absolutely love it. Rosanna says, celebrating that I let go today of a huge chunk of my past. First something. Firsters? First RS? I don't know what that is. In a session with my hypnotherapist. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm not cool enough. And new client signups. Yay! Nikki, you said you manifested winning Drake tickets on the radio. Nice. Melodesha says, I want to manifest my husband, but it seems to be the most difficult area for me. I don't know why. I have doubts around the area. Well, I can tell you this real fast, Melodesha. As long as you say it's the hardest and most difficult area, it will remain to be so. Because something will have to be. And if you're saying that that is, then it will be. So definitely say that or re-script that and blah, 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 blah. Change the story on that. I wonder if you type script on a live stream, if it'll send you the scripting bundle link on the live stream to your DM. I've never experimented, but that might be actually really cool if that works. But Melodesha, I would say, first of all, stop saying that, like completely stop saying that is the hardest thing for you. And then also, if you're interested, I have a few things on my website, roxytalks.com. My scripting bundle is one of them, where you would rewrite the story about your person. I also have a masterclass that is specifically geared towards rewriting your specific person, like changing the story about it. So it's kind of two different things. The scripting bundle teaches you how to script, and you could like write out the story that you want. Rewrite your specific person is a specific training where you change the story about a specific person so that it works in your favor. Ooh, EA says manifested a bit of extra money. Nice. Oh, Rosanna, that means a relationship. Oh my gosh. I'm cool. I told you. David says I manifested 2 upgraded flights. Nice. First class life. Love it. Ledzo, welcome. Glad you're here. So Froggy says my meditations have been getting better and better. I'm having some major breakthroughs. Yes, I love it. I love it. Amazing. Esmeralda, what are my some of my book recommendations? I recommend The Power of Now. I highly, highly, highly recommend Bustin' Loose with the Money Game. I also recommend Happy Pocket Full of Money. My upcoming book. It's gonna be really fucking good. If some anything else comes through, I'll let you know. Those are the top 4 on my list that were right there, easily accessible. Where's my crystal? Where is it? There it is. Okay, well, cool. So, Rich as Fuck. Oh, thank you. That's another one. I love that book. Yes, absolutely. The second book, Bustin' Loose of the Money Game. That's the second book I mentioned. Very, very good book. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate you. So what I want to talk about today, ooh, Sarah, love it. Thank you. Gonna go ahead and screenshot that. We love it when you mention the program. So 360 method is about to begin. We start, oh my gosh, a week from today? Oh my gosh, wow. So 360 method starts in a week. I'm gonna go ahead and announce this now because there's only a week left. This is gonna be the last live round of 360 method ever. I was going to turn it into a monthly membership, and then I decided, you know what? That is not aligned with me. You know what? Fuck this. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I'm going to just go ahead and kind of announce something because we're here right now. And the topic of the conversation is letting go to receive. So I'm going to tell you right now, I've decided now, Big Beautiful Dreams Club is not on this list. So keep Big Beautiful Dreams out of this for right now. This is not part of this conversation. But I've decided that I am going to make my business completely passive and evergreen. And if you've been here for a while, if you know anything about me, you know I've been working on an album for 4 years now. I've been writing my books since the beginning of my business, and I have not been able to finish these projects because of the way that I've set my business up and the way I've set my schedule up. I have had no time in the day to work on the things that are like I love my business and I love doing what I do, but I also have these things that are part of my purpose that I need to get done and work on. And so I decided over this last weekend that I'm going to completely cut off all live components of my coaching, except for a few things here and there. Like there are a few people that are in one-on-ones with me that are going to stay as long as they choose to. And then BBD Club, like I said, will stay the way it is. And then this will be the last round of 360 that's live. So I'm taking a huge step, and I've decided my dream, my real dream has always been to be like Enya, to live in my castle with my pets, to make my stuff, my art, put it out and let you enjoy it and love it, to have millions and millions of dollars, and then you never fucking see me. I'm going to stick with Mindset Monday for now. I don't know how long, but I have no plans for Mindset Monday to end as of right now, but I have decided, Tiffany, I know you know what this is, that I'm going to turn everything passive. And it's like, that's always been my real true dream. And I've been avoiding it and lying to myself about it. And I really just want a business where I can put my stuff out. It can help people. It can affect people. And I get to just be myself in my little, like, if I want to come out of hiding, I do, and I will. But then I go back to my castle. Sarah says, Enya, that's so 90s. Well, Sarah, I mean, I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, and that was where I shaped my dream of success was during that time. Even part of my visualization of my dream, homeland, kind of space is in that movie. Oh my God, don't tell. Oh, no. It's So I Married an Axe Murderer. The author, I don't want to give anything away. The author lady where she lives. I pluck that the scenes from the outside into my visualizations of my dream place. Oh, Sarah, you're 1982. I'm 83. So we're right there with each other. I love this this time. Rosanna says, we'll definitely miss talking to you. Thank you, Rosanna. And the thing about it is I may create opportunities to do coaching or close proximity or group stuff or who knows outside of that, but it's I'm no longer going to be beholden to something that I have known for a while is no longer in resonance with what I truly want and what I want to do with. I'm still going to be guiding and helping. I'm still going to be providing life-changing content. The podcast is going to stay. Mindset Monday is going to stay. It's just I really need to trust myself and my instincts. And my instincts are saying right now, to make room for the next thing. So letting go to receive is really, really the conversation. Hi, Hannah. It is I'm going to make room for the life that I really want. And it's really interesting too, since I've had this realization, stuff has cleared up and things have come through, and my husband and I have new plans to travel and get an RV and do like stuff like that I never even saw myself doing, and like having Wi-Fi on an RV and being able to work from anywhere. And again, like if I'm not having to really show up for anything, I can just put my content out, and like I'm still going to be a presence, but I'm just going to kind of cut off that arm of my business. What's getting cut off, Mesh? All like coaching with me in general, period. I'm not going to be hosting live events. I'm not going to be hosting, I mean, I might, but I'm not going to make myself anymore. This is you're not going to miss anything, Mesh. Mindset Monday will still be here. It's basically like, I want my entire business to be passive. If I decide to do something live, or if I decide to open up some coaching spaces, I will, because I want to, but I'm not going to have a business that relies on showing up in that way anymore, because it doesn't resonate. And I want to be free to live the life that I truly desire. And also, all of the content will still say, the videos will still say, and in fact, we might be doing more content online. And that's the other thing. It's like I have had zero space for creativity in like 4 years. And now, since I've decided to just turn my business into a passive business, I already have new creative ideas coming through. So I can see the block that was there with like all the time and the energy that was spent trying to run my business in a way that was not aligned with what I really am right now, essentially. Brendan says, only doing what you're called to do, period. Exactly. That's where I'm at, totally. And also, like, I have a part of me that's like, I have a duty to you to be very authentic. And it's like, if I'm telling you that you should be doing only what you want to do and being really true to yourself and be honest and honoring that, then I should be doing that too, for you and for me. And like, this is what I've always fucking wanted. And I just have like, and giving myself permission to do it now. So what's going to change is if you are a client with me, if you're a current client, you have the opportunity to stay. So what's going to happen is 360 method is going to turn into the self-study course. So you'll be able to still do 360 method, and you can do it at any time, and you don't have to wait till we open and close. Like right now we're starting in a week, we're doing it together, and there will be a group coaching aspect. After this round is over, it'll just be the course itself. And there will be coaching calls from the past, so you can kind of hear some of the coaching and what people are going through, but there won't be a live component with me anymore, but you will be able to join anytime. And then the price will be like in half. So if the price has been a barrier for you and you're interested in doing the self-study version, that is available currently already, but also soon that'll be like what 360 is. So you'll be able to jump in at any time. That's what's happening in 360. What's happening with Synergy is I've decided that Synergy is going to, instead of being a membership that has access to all of my programs and anything I do live, now it'll be just basically a vault of all of my products, and it'll be like a one-time fee that you can either pay up front or do in payment plans. So you can still have access to all of that content, and then you'll just have lifetime access to it. So it won't be a monthly thing, but it will be still available, since, Leanne has put so much time into building it. It's such an amazing space. And then anything that does get added, like should I decide to do something in the future, it will be put into that vault as well. I apologize for the internet skipping. I don't really know what to do about it, to be honest. Except just pretend like it's fine. And then Big Beautiful Dreams Club is staying. I'm going to shift a little of the things that are like a part of it. But that's cancel anytime. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's totally cool. And I understand, because I'm totally there. I'm doing that with my own life. Hannah says, this makes me light up. Yay, Hannah. Thank you. I so appreciate that. It makes me light up too. I feel so much better and lighter, and it's time to do this. Tiffany says, condensing the access to you, but the quality stays the same. Yeah, absolutely. So that's really all that's going away, is access to me, which is, I have that right to do that. I feel like I've created such a large body of work that I can absolutely do that if I want. Will BBD still have the live meeting? Yeah, the live meeting and BBD will stay. It's the game plan that I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do about. So that's something that I'm kind of like on the fence about. I'm still in resonance with our live call. in BBD club. So right now I don't really have any plans to change BBD, except that I do want to take the pressure off myself to take off the game plan every month. Just because like that's where I'm at. Tam says, loving your big bold moves. Thank you, Tam. Oh my God, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. August says, your content is so evergreen too. I go back to your old videos and podcasts all the time. Thank you, August. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Like, it is timeless stuff. And I want to obviously still provide the value, but really be true to myself, because what the fuck else option is there? Right. And I want to be a good role model and show you and prove that you can pivot. Like I've said a million times, you can pivot at any time. You can just follow your heart, and like Dina said, follow your heart. And if you believe that you will be guided and held during that, you will be. Shantae says, hi, just got here. Wow, this is incredible. I'm obsessed with creating passive income too. It only makes sense. You should be able to enjoy freedom. Thank you, Shantae. Exactly. Dina says it's time to give more to yourself. Thanks, Dina. I appreciate it. It is time. And I've definitely been pouring a lot into my business, and I'm ready for my business to pour into me. You know what I mean? Kind of like in that vibe now. I'm like, I have done enough. You've done enough. We've put in so much work, and just like the only way to get another breath is to exhale the one that I have. The only way to move into my next level and iteration is to release the one I'm at. So even today, I released my house and I said goodbye to it, which was sad, and I cried. And we hugged, our souls hugged, and I wrote a little letter to it, and then I declared what I wanted for my new house. And I'm just going to allow the universe to lead me, just like it did to this place. It was exactly our manifestation, everything I ever wanted. And so I'm ready for the next stage. And today, thank you for letting me speak about myself for so long. I really want to just kind of bring through and bring forward the energy of when you let go of what you're holding on to, now your hands are free to grab the next thing. And even like I'm seeing monkey bars in my head. If you're like going across the monkey bars, you literally can't grab onto the next one until you release. You know what I mean? Like you have to continuously release in order to grab the next thing that you want. And one thing that I don't know if Ryland is here right now, but I was talking to Ryland the other day, and she said, what if this next house gets to be your next favorite house? Because I was telling her, because she's been here. She's my old assistant, and we've had times she came out and visited me. So she's been to this house, and she knows what it means to me. And like my dog that lived here that passed away, and there's all these memories, and like the manifestation of it, and the running the business, and just allowing myself to kind of like let it go and be sad and grieving a little bit, but also be excited for the new chapter. And yeah, what if this gets to be my next favorite house? And so I decided it will be my next favorite chapter. Mesh says I want to see the music video. Malachi and I have we've actually started like producing. The songs are getting done. So we are actually making headway. It will be done probably in the next few months. The music video is mostly done. I'm just kind of waiting on it to put finishing touches onto it until the song is done. And then I'll be releasing it in conjunction with the album. So we're both very excited. He and I have both grown a lot in our art as musicians and as people. And we started this project in 2020. I got the idea for this project in 2020 when it was the pandemic, and like a lot of the music was based off of that. And like even the original idea for the music video was based on not being able to like be close to the musicians on the track, like in the music video, but it didn't really work. Anyways, I filmed it years and years later, right? We filmed it last year. This album's finally getting done this year. So it's been 4 years in the making, and both of us are just in such different places now. We're ready to finish this, release it, and then start on the next project. So that's going to be really exciting as well. Hannah says, this is literally what my whole day and weekend have been about. Me too. And you know what? I think like actually drop a unicorn emoji in the chat if you have felt like you've maybe ended a cycle. Do you feel like you've closed a chapter that like you have just maybe graduated from a cycle or like you're very close? I know I've been really working through a huge upgrade and up level. And I know there's one thing, huge piece of this pie that I'm doing that's starting this week and I can't wait. And it does have to do with my business and I'm getting all these things, all these loose ends tied up and getting myself into a place where I can hold and maintain myself at my next level because that's the next conversation. Yay, so many unicorn emojis in the chat. Drop a unicorn emoji. Yay, DJ dropped emoji. Alana, August, Sarah, Hannah, Lil M, Froggy. Happy thoughts, Shantae, Jamila. Yes, I love it. Lakeisha, Britt, all the unicorn emojis, Carly. So it is not Miranda. I love it. Kenneth, Tam, Mesh, everybody is feeling it. So Mesh, you're getting close. Perfect. And like, okay, actually, hold on. Let's take a moment right now. I want you to, okay, actually, hold on. I want you to let me know if you feel like you've reached the other side of your transformation, or do you feel like you're just about to reach that peak? Do you feel like you just went through the ending, or do you feel like you're just about there? I'm curious because I'm wondering like how many people we have on each side of this. Dina says, I 100% am feeling this shift. So, Rosanna says, I've been working on really saying goodbye to a lot of versions of me. It's a bittersweet experience of both grief and excitement. Yes, that's exactly how I'm feeling. Feeling like I'm bringing back parts of my kid self that were lost. Absolutely. And I feel like that really tells you that you're on the right track because the kid self, that's your true self, right? That's your true desires. It's all of that unrequited desire that never got fulfilled or that you just got a taste of and you want more of, or that it was so good and you want to go back to, right? It's that feeling of like, this is the true essence of this is where the true essence of desire was born within me. Lakeisha says, still in the transformation, feeling like a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio and I'm, I guess I did just say that I was quite, yeah, but you know what? Scorpios are very transition vibe anyways. So we're all about refining, which I love. I love that. I love the idea of constantly getting better. Okay, let's see. We got just about there, still in the transformation, harnessing my Phoenix age. Absolutely. I love that. Are you a Scorpio? Just curious. Let's see. Definitely in the middle of an up level. On the other side today. Yes, Carly. I love it. I'm in, but closer to the other side. Cool. Perfect timing. Hannah, you're in 360, right? Let's see. Happy thoughts getting closer. Cameron says, I'm just about to, especially in terms of my love life. Congratulations. Let's affirm that we are. Eliana says, I feel like I'm so close. Good. I'm going to finish the sentence there. I'm not even going to read the rest of it. Dina says, feeling like I'm almost at the end of a cycle, moving into a new one. Oh, DJ, you're a Scorpio. Me too. Yes. Love it. Yeah. So our Phoenix is our ultimate version. And I've always been saving my right leg. I have like barely any tattoos on my right leg because I want to get a full like Phoenix leg sleeve on my right. Because that's our full ultimate goal and version is to be the Phoenix. Constantly reborn from our ashes. That's why I love transformation so much. Lizzie, going through the end, about to shift. Nice. Kenneth, so weird. It's exactly what I'm going through, finishing the last chapter and preparing for the next. This conversation is so aligned, so on time for so many people. Everybody is like, I am just about to turn that last page of the chapter. Tam, just about there. Mirandy says, almost there. I almost quit 2 weeks ago. I'm glad you're still here. Tiffany says, I'm really close. Shantae says, I already changed. Nice. Yes, I love it. Rosanna says, my heart is opening fully. Yes, I love it. Bringing together all the disintegrated parts. I love that we were talking about that on the last Big Bold Moves call, like bringing all these people together and honoring all these pieces of you. Lil M says, definitely closer to the other side. Closing the masked chapter. Entering the unmasked. I love that. I love that. I love that. Almost there, Jamila. Oh, I love it. So Killa Pop Tart says, I have no idea. I'm just at peace. Hey, listen. That's the dream, okay? Stay there. Do as much as you can. Tiffany says, I feel like in that part of the movie Cocoon where the aliens take off their skin, revealing their human skin, revealing their pure light being. I'm taking off the skin, half on, half off. Michelle says, I feel like over the past year, I've reached my best level yet. Haven't felt this stable ever. Yes, I love it. And the cool thing about stability is that stability allows you to then step into the next level, which is cool. So you can keep moving if you want, not to diminish where you're at, but to keep going if you choose to. So let's ask a question. I want you to take a moment, unless you're driving or like operating some machinery or something, close your eyes for a second. And I want you to write what comes up, the very first thing that comes up. What are you holding on to right now that you should be letting go of? What are you holding on to right now that you could be letting go of? What are you holding on to right now that if you weren't holding, you could grab something else that you'd prefer to be holding? And just type the first thing that comes up, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. Ooh, Rosanna, I love it. Oh, I love it. The need to win. Girl, how deep is that? That's so good. That's so good. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm like, ooh, that was a good question. That's amazing. Mesh says, maybe this crap job. Ooh, Inky says, my SP. All right. Happy Thoughts says, fear of being in debt forever. Let it go. Debt's not bad. Okay? Just let it go. Debt is just choosing to pay something off over time. It's not bad. Lakeisha says, control. DJ says, codependency. Essential Vet says, self-doubt. Lil M says, old memories with my SP. Carly says nothing. I know Carly's coasting. Carly, I love your vibes. Keep letting us know the affirmations of somebody who's in the space, please. So we can see. So we can see that, and no shade, but we can see the gap between where we are and where we want to be, right? Dimitri says negativity in every form. Guitar Bert says a lot of smaller things, good thing, but not the best thing. Tam, that money is finite. Tam, have you read Bustin' Loose? If you're just joining us, the question is, closing your eyes for a minute, unless you're driving or something or operating some machinery, please don't. Close your eyes and just ask yourself, what do you need to let go of? What comes up right away? What do I need to let go of? What could you let go of? What do you need to let go of that would allow you to grab the next thing? And I apologize for the chat skipping. Ms. Maya says going live everywhere. We were talking about that in the beginning before you got here. Noe, hi Noe. Oh my God, I love it when my real friends join. I get so excited. Hi, oh my God, Noe produced my first single, Boys. If you guys ever heard my song Boys on the Roxy Lee Hart project, Noe was my first producer of that song. Hi, good to see you. Maya, right in the beginning of this chat, I was like, does anybody else go live? I was asking if anyone else goes live regularly. Like, do you always have just the best and easiest time? Technology always works in your favor. I was just laughing about it because it's like, it's been maybe 5 years since I've been going live every single week, and every week it's always so easy every time. Guitar Bert says, I got here just as you were putting the question out. Perfect timing. Tam, you said you've read it, Still 360ing Old Money Programming. Have you read Happy Pocket? I think we talked about this. Get Happy Pocket. And something else is coming through, but give me a second. I lost it. Noe, I appreciate you. Thank you. That was one of our was that like 2014 that we did that? Maybe earlier than that? Maybe around that time? 2014. Yeah, I think that's when it was. So Dina says the gremlin in my mind telling me I can't. Dina, I've been having this visualization and meditation lately where I find myself in this place where I'm like surrounded by all of these cages. And I'm like in this semicircle, in the center of the semicircle of all of these cages. And there's all these parts of myself that I've locked in these cages. Like the other day, I let out the part of myself. It was really sad, actually. Whatever. I let out the part of myself that like has been called fat and ugly my whole life. And it was like just like this beastly creature that is like what I've been associating myself as or something. And I've been, I've let out like the part of me that like the child in me that is afraid of losing everything and the money fear and like letting her out of this cage and this cave and bringing her into the light. And like, it's been really interesting liberating these parts of me. So I offer you the opportunity maybe to next time you're in meditation, go into this kind of place. It's almost like it's like a dungeon, but a semicircle dungeon where there's just different parts of me that are locked up inside of there. And I'm just kind of opening those cages up and letting them out and bringing them into the sun, showing them light and kind of like cleansing that stuff. But it's been really helpful. And it's probably not, it's not a gremlin. It's like I see a little girl in you that has been fucked over her whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a gremlin. It's like baby Dina that needs some fucking love and deserves love always. So I would love to hear what happens after you do that. Sarah, try it. You try it too. I'd love to hear about you. That's getting you. Cool. Good. Perfect timing. And hi Anna. I love it. Oh my God, so many cool people are on. I have so many clients returning. I've got people from my real life coming on here. It's very nice. So thank you everybody for being here. Happy Mindset Monday. I guess me going live earlier probably helped. So we're working on it. I've decided recently to free up my schedule. I'm going to turn my business completely passive. I'm very excited about that. I'll still be going live on Mondays. I will still be doing the podcast. I'll still be showing up on Instagram and things like that, but I'm taking away the live component of my business, coaching wise. And I'm very excited about it for the new chapter of my life. So that is your permission to let go of what you're holding on to. So that's what we asked in the chat. I wanted you to identify what you're letting go of or what you're holding on to. That's what it was. What are you holding on to right now? Hi, Ashley. Amaya says, the only answer I received is control. That's so nuanced. Control of what? Just dig deeper. Control of what? And literally just finding out what comes up when you say that, when you ask yourself, control of what? If you're just now joining, what are you holding on to? And whatever's right at the surface is the first thing that needs to go. Hopelessness, Ileana, let it go. And maybe even like not just letting it go, but switching it for something better, which is maybe not just hope, but I want to say a plan to trust yourself and to do and to show up for yourself. Mommy Bag says, letting go of the little girl who refused to see the world without rose-colored glasses. What does that mean for you? What does that look like? Gail says, holding on to some anger that I feel very hard, trying very hard to let it go. Gail, if you just joined us, I just offered a visualization that I had in meditation recently. Actually, I've been doing it multiple times. So I've done it maybe 3 or 4 times now. And I'm kind of taken to this place within myself where I'm standing in the semicircle surrounded by all these cages. And there's these pieces of myself that are locked away in there. And they're, like parts of my inner child, parts of myself that have been harmed or shamed or negative, or even like the parts of myself that have been mean and caused harm, things like that are like in there that are just kind of rotting in these cages. I saw this in meditation, so I've been visiting it more and letting those pieces out and bringing them up to the surface and offering them love and kind of like letting them shine and letting them be seen in the part of them that is for the betterment of you. And just allowing yourself to free that part so that you don't have to be like shackled to it. Hi, Demetria. Mommy Bex is holding on to anger and rage. That too. Sometimes you need to let it out. Sometimes I see you screaming, like metaphorically. I see this sometimes in my coaching as well with people. I'll see them like their inner child just screaming. I'm like, you should maybe scream or go screaming in your meditation. If you have rage and you're not processing it, it's there. You know what I mean? And it's valid. And the longer you hold on to it and kind of just like allow it to be, it gets poured out onto everything, right? And you just like simmer in it, and it just makes your life, it's like having battery acid in your mouth. It just makes everything like not nice, not good, not as good as it could be. Thanks, Ledzo. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, San Diego. Dimitri says, holding on to the need to address all negativity when you know at the end of the day, everything works out best case scenario. You know what? That's such an incredible lesson to learn, though. Like, it's like a pick your battles kind of a thing. And hi, Mohammed. When you are able to remain very present during the quote unquote negative emotions or experiences, this is when you really hold the power. So this is what 360 method is about. I talk about 360 method all the time. It's my signature manifesting method. And of course, we're having the last live round of 360 ever starting next week. So the thing about 360 is that you have the opportunity in every moment to control how you react or how you perceive what's going on around you, how you perceive the thoughts you're thinking, what you let yourself think, the opinions you let yourself have about yourself. And you have in every moment the ability to control that. Whether you exercise that control is a different story, right? So with 360 method, I teach you how to have control over your reactions, how to be able to be triggered or have a negative experience and decide, I'm going to react like everything's fine. Interesting, because actually in my world, it's all working out for me. So go on, or whatever. It is a way for you to end the self-sabotage, how you get in your way, how you stop the progress for yourself, whether you stop it right before it's about to pop through, or you allow your manifestations to come through and then you sabotage them and like take yourself down or put yourself back to where you were, or push them away. And also 360 helps with limiting beliefs and changing these ideas that you have about yourself and your world, what you think is possible for you, getting you out of cycles that you've been stuck in because you believe that that's what you get, or you believe that that's what life is. 360 method is a way to break through all of that. And it allows you to really see these experiences for what they are, which is just absolutely fucking nothing if I decide it is. Everything going my way if I decide it is. I think I'm pretty sure. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, what is that? Yeah, actually, it's going my way. It feels like what? Oh, it feels like everything is working out in my favor. Sorry, my husband's moving furniture, and he's been like drilling and moving furniture in the other room. I don't know if you can hear it, but it might sound funny. It might sound like there's some machinery going on. So Buffy says, process emotions in real time with tools to immediately catch myself so I don't fall into a limited mindset, process the emotions, and identify and reaffirm and change that belief. Yeah, that's literally 360 method. Do I know you, Buffy? I feel like I would remember you with that name because I love it. My name is Roxy, and it's like a 60s like surfer chick name. um, but yeah, that is literally exactly 360 method. That's so funny. Happy Thought says, I love to do the 360 method at this moment, don't have the funds. That's totally understandable. And this is the last live round of 360 that's happening, maybe ever. I might bring it back someday, I'm not sure. But it will be available for self-study once the live round is kind of like underway and we close the doors on enrollment. There will be the self-study. I mean, actually, the self-study is available right now, but the self-study will be the only thing that's available, but it is half of the price of the live version. So if you're thinking about joining 360, it's kind of out of your price range, or you're not able to do it right now, there will still be a way to join it, and it'll be more accessible. You'll be able to join it right away. You won't have to wait. Like right now, it opens and closes, so you have to wait till it comes around. So it's going to just kind of exist forever, and you'll be able to join it whenever and hop in there. Oh, Buffy, you haven't been in 360. Yeah, that's literally, it's so funny that you typed that because that's exactly what 360 is. Processing your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs in real time, catching yourself in real time so that you don't fall back into your old ways and like get off the vibe, and then getting back into the ideal reality. Yeah. And if anybody, if you're in 360 method or you have been, if you want to share your experience in the chat, that'd be awesome. Let your fellow Mindset Mondayers know what it's about in your own words. Ms. Maya says, I like that. Actually, it's going my way. Everything is. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? If you're choosing which you are, why wouldn't it all be going your way? Why wouldn't it always be exactly what you want? And that's like the way that Demetria DM me. Okay, babe. We'll talk about that. Lakeisha, I love that you're getting some good stuff from diving deeper. So this is my perspective on manifesting in all of this reality creation. How do I say this? Let me take a drink. Let me get some hydration. Thank you, Ileana. I appreciate you. My opinion on it is this. If you are creating your entire reality with your beliefs of what reality is, and you have the ability to change your beliefs to think whatever you want, which you do, then in my opinion, there is nothing in the entire world that is more important than you controlling what you think about the world, because that's the world you're going to live in and manifest. And nothing supersedes it. Nothing is more important. Not your relationship with your kids. Maybe the only thing would be your relationship with yourself, because your relationship with your kids, money, your health, your career, whatever the fuck is important to you, all is the way it is from what you believe it to be. Your words, what you think, how you act. So as long as you can catch when and where you think these things that either limit you in a negative way or limit you in the sense that they keep you in the current reality without allowing you to propel, like without propelling you forward. As long as you catch yourself thinking those things and you redirect them when you think it, you can be in control of reality. To an extent, right? Like obviously Earth has its rules, Earth has its parameters, but there is a hack to the system, and it's not that fucking hard. Humans, Lakeisha, Casey, I'm so glad that this is resonating. Humans are gullible. You can believe anything, right? Like, have you ever had an experience where you suspected something was happening, you were worrying about it, maybe for weeks and then months, and then it finally happened. You're like, oh, I was right. Yeah, you were right, but you also manifested it. You made yourself believe in something that didn't have to happen, right? And not necessarily that you made it happen, but that through your constant attention on that probable or a potential reality, you took yourself there. It's like, so in this week on my podcast, I did a collaboration with Yolanda, and she said, Yolanda Boyer, and she's on Instagram. She said, in her driving class, they said, like, wherever your head is pointing, like, that's the direction you're going to be driving. So obviously, like, don't be looking over here if you're trying to drive straight. It's the same thing. It's like wherever you're pointing is where you're going. You are driving that way, whether you like it or not. So if you can control where you point, what you believe is true, what you allow yourself to focus on, what you allow yourself to expect, this is how you change your life and change what comes to you. And then if something quote unquote negative does happen, what happened? Excuse me? Who cares? Excuse me? I'm sorry. Because I thought you were manifesting your future in every moment. And I thought you just said something. What happened? Oh, something great happened? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cool. That's amazing. Congratulations. So amazing. Wow. That's amazing wow. Fuck yeah. Oh my God, Ms. Maya says, you steer where you stare. I love it. I want to have to screenshot that so I can remember it. You steer where you stare. You steer where you stare. That is exactly it. And this is why I'm always so up everyone's ass about 360 and meditation is like, if you can simply tap into the energy or the mindset of where you want to go and then stay there throughout the day. This is the key part, staying throughout the day. It's one thing to manifest it and be there for 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. And then you're in the rest of your day for 12, 13, 16 hours doing what? Doing what? That's where 360 method comes in. 360 method is for the nooks and the crannies. That's why I call it 360 method. It's top to bottom, inside out. Oh my gosh, where is my phone? Sorry, excuses. Top to bottom, inside out, no thoughts off, no days off, no subjects off. Hi, Wendell. And you're always, always maintaining the awareness that no matter what is happening to you, you're still creating. So when you're sick, you're still manifesting. Not saying that you need to be going above and beyond. I'm saying careful what you think about yourself. Careful what you affirm while you're sick or while you're in pain. When you are in heartbreak, you are affirming. When someone pisses you off and you feel you're just steaming and you're stewing and how could you? And ooh, I would do this. You're manifesting. No matter what's going on, no matter what happens to you, it does not matter because from the moment it happens in your reality, it is now the past and you are still creating the future and that will never change. So if you have the power, the wherewithal, the awareness and discipline, it's always that cornerstones of 360 method to have the worst thing happen and still say, and wow, that's exactly what had to happen for it to work out in my favor. Or, and thank God it's still in my favor. Or, everything's working out. It's all working out in my favor. Thank you. Or whatever, right? I'm just being very general in this moment. But you are never beholden to your past or anything that happens in your 3D reality or anything going on in your mind for that matter. You can just decide that you have a new reality now. You are a new version now. And then you live as that version. You live as that person. Happy thoughts. I script at night. I script every night. I meditate every morning. Eliana says, I need to set up alarms for every hour to remind myself that everything is always working out for me. It's helped me redirect my thoughts for the better, and I'm seeing amazing things in my 3D. Do it. Do it right now. I challenge you. Do it. Elvin, is my music going to be in the movie Greatest Hits? I don't know. I don't even know what that is, but what is that? Shantae, I love you so much. Says, all areas of my life are better because of doing 360. 20 months ago, that's crazy. I won't be the same again because now I know how to watch my thoughts. I even have daily routines, so I center daily. I love it. Proud of you, Shantae. And, it really has been amazing watching you blossom over this time, over the last 20 months. I can't believe it's been that long. It's so cool what can happen for you when you dedicate every single day to being the best you that you can. When you dedicate every single day to putting yourself into the energy of, into the mindset of, into the action steps of, into the belief system of the you that has what you want, the you that acts how you want to act, the you that lives the life you want to live. You can pick the life you want and then move yourself into it by selecting your thoughts, by being very aware during your reactions. And it's possible. And like I was saying earlier, humans are so gullible. We're so easily trainable. You can make a new habit in 3 weeks. The same goes with switching how you think, what you think about yourself, the way you react to stuff. It literally does not take long. Angie says 360 method is magic. My car got broken into and I wasn't worried at all for some reason. Turns out I get a free auto glass in my insurance. Everyone else was so negative about it, but I wasn't. What's crazy? And like, not that that's a good thing, but I had a situation where I ended up, all I'm going to say is that I manifested a new car that turned out, it seemed like it was a bad thing, but it was like the avenue for me getting my car. This was a while ago, but there's really something powerful that happens when you take every moment of your life and decide what it gets to be. Maya says, I script in the morning after meditation. I need it to add a routine at night. I just affirm till I fall asleep. Try scripting twice. See what happens. I also affirm till I fall asleep as well, but I do that after scripting. Obviously. That'd be weird if I did it before. Okay, hold on. Leanne this is a long testimonial, but I'm going to get the whole thing. This is amazing. Wait, hold on. You mentioned 360 at the end. Let's get this whole thing. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to read it because it's good. This is juicy. Leanne says, I found Roxy 4 years ago when I first learned about the concept of manifesting a specific person. I was so insecure, anxious, completely obsessed with my relationship. I learned how to put the focus back on me and stop needing it to fulfill me. Now we're moving in together. Yes, we got the keys to our place this week. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I just heard him on the phone earlier talking about my girlfriend this, my girlfriend that. Oh my God, that's amazing. He said, thank you. 360 has also been huge for that. Yay. I love it. I love 360 is life changing. It really is. That's so amazing. Oh God, I just heard wedding bells in my head. I'm not going to say anything. It's none of my business. Miss Maya, do I affirm what I script? Most of the time I'll go back through and read it, but not every night because sometimes I'm a little tired, but I do most nights. I'll go back and read it. Just because I feel like it helps remind me of what affirmations I want to take to bed with me. Tam, you've been playing affirmations 24/7. It helps a lot. Yeah, I was listening to affirmations all day today. It really does help. It really does. So, Casey says, I just set my alarms. Yes. I love it, Casey. That's amazing. Happy Thought says, even if he said mean things, he said what? He said what I don't remember what you're talking about. So let's talk. Okay. Let's talk about something real fast. Cause okay. Happy Thoughts with love. I'm going to call you out just a little bit with love because you typed it into the chat. So, Happy Thought says, my SP stopped talking to me because he said he needs time to figure himself out. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just let this all go. I haven't reached out. Cool, 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 cool. Then, oh, Leanne says, quit telling the old story, period. And then Happy Thought says, okay, even if he said mean things. So this is why I'm calling you out, because this is for everybody. This is what people do, right? So you'll let go. You let go, and then however, 2 minutes later, you re-grabbed, you reattached. You may have to let go 1,000 times. Maybe we have to talk about the fact that letting go maybe doesn't just happen once every time. Sometimes it can happen one time. Sometimes you can let go for once and then that's it, right? But sometimes you need to let go 1,000 times because you reattach right away or sometime down the line. So, making sure that if you're letting go of something, if you are deciding that you are no longer going to allow a certain person, a certain mindset, a job, a belief, a habit into your life, and you're going to change it, you are going to let it go to make room for something else, then actually let it go and don't reattach yourself and grab on again. Follow through with what you said. Follow through with what you said. That's so funny because I'm probably about to get off this live stream. As I'm saying follow through with what you said, I looked at the clock, it said 1 hour. I'm like, I said an hour. And we were gonna go drive around and look at houses in the neighborhood we wanna go in because the energy is be of the version that you wanna be, right? And I said, I'm ready for my next chapter. If I truly was ready, I would be going and looking at places. I would be driving around and looking at the area and doing all that. So I said I was going to go out, have a nice walk, have a moment. Okay, do you guys wanna hear something funny? Just real fast, the intentions I set today. This morning in my meditation, I said, I wanna go and have a nice walk. I wanna have a really nice moment with nature. I'm gonna come back and get ready for mindset. I'm gonna be early, and then I'm gonna go on for an hour or so, and then we're gonna get off, and then we're gonna go drive around and go just drive around the neighborhoods and look at houses that are for rent or whatever. And when we went on our walk today, we were just like at this really pretty spot by the beach, and Mango she did a little dookies, and my husband was like, oh shit, I don't have any bags. So we're looking around and there's like this like station thing that has doggy bags like way the fuck over or whatever. So he's like, okay, well you stay here, I'll go get the bag. So I stood there and I held Mango's leash and I said, Mango, we gotta guard this dookie so no one takes it. We gotta wait till daddy gets back so he can take it. And she just like stood there all like, we're gonna guard it. And then I was just standing there and I'm like, wow, this is really beautiful. And I just having this moment, and there was no smell. I was far enough away. We weren't like right on it. We were several feet away. And there's like birds chirping and ocean breezes and like beautiful trees and palm trees. And it was just like the most beautiful, amazing moment with nature. And I was just having the time of my life. And then my husband gets back and he's all like struggling with the poop. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I manifested this. I had no idea when I set that intention that it would manifest and you forgetting the poop bags. But this is just letting yourself have the times and recognizing it, being grateful for whatever happens in your life and letting it be all that you want it to be and decide that it is. Decide that it is that moment. Happy Thought says, it's like I let go, and then 2 seconds later, I retract. Yep. It's like I'm afraid of losing the person and being alone forever. It's just, I mean, it's the fact that you let yourself think that that's the problem. Because is that a viable reality that you could get to? Absolutely. Is the reality where you have the person you want and you live a happily ever after life? Absolutely. They're both absolutely perfectly viable. It's like two sides of the same die. It does not matter. There is a one just as much as there is a six, and neither is different than the other. Neither is more important or whatever. Neither is easier to get to than the other. They just are. So this is really why I talk about 360 method, because your thoughts that come through, those intrusive thoughts, they're habitual thoughts. And the practice of thinking them and allowing yourself to continue thinking them is also a habit. So in 360 method, we change the habit, you change what your habitual thoughts are, you stop them mid-sentence, you stop yourself mid-spiral, you stop yourself from reattaching when you've let go. And it's really just about mastery of your thoughts, of your mindset, of your manifestation power at all moments, all subjects, no matter what, whether you have trauma, whether you don't, whether you've been working on it for years, whether it's a brand new thing, you will learn how to manifest it and how to keep what you manifest, how to keep moving, how to keep going through, how to keep elevating into your next level over and over. 360method.co. You can also scan the QR code here in the corner. We're doing the final live round of 360. It happens next week. It starts next week, a week from today. So that is open for enrollment. I dropped my ring. 360method.co. That was your sign. If you were thinking about it, that was your sign. It is the last chance to get coaching with me in 360 Method. Hi, Maureen. Perfect timing. Oh my God, Maureen, I love you. That's so funny. So 360method.co, if you want to join us in learning to harness your manifesting power, to control your thinking, to control your reality, to give yourself permission to manifest the reality you want, to let go of fear and doubt, to let go of your limiting beliefs. It is the breakthrough that you need to get to where you want to go. So that's 360 Method. We start next week. It's the last chance to get the live coaching with me in 360 for the live group coaching. And I want to leave you before I go with some homework, because I want to help you with letting go right now. So one more time, type in the chat if it's something new, if you haven't been here, if it's the same thing. If you have been here, if you haven't been here, if you're just getting here, if you already typed it, if it changed, if it's the same, either way, what do you need to let go of? What are you holding on to that is preventing you from grabbing the next thing? What is clenched so tightly in your hands that you cannot grab the thing you truly desire? Type it in the chat. Type in the chat what it is that you're holding on to. And then I'm going to give you an exercise for letting go. And not just, let's also real fast. Hi, DJ. How about, what are you letting go of? And what is it preventing you from grabbing? Hi, Ryland. I was talking about you earlier. What is it preventing you from grabbing in the future? Okay. So it's two questions. What are you letting go of? Or what do you need to let go of? What are you holding on to? That's what it is. What are you holding on to? That's how I want to ask it. What are you holding on to that's preventing you from grabbing the next thing that you want? And what is that next thing? Let's identify both. Thanks, Buffy. Rosanna says another deep one, the need to win and the need to lose. Is the need to lose for somebody else to prove like your worthiness or your, what's the word? Like you're good enough, like you're, what am I? I'm hearing the word chaste, but that is not the word. It's like, oh, like you're righteous enough, or what is the word? Selfless? Like you've suffered enough to, what is that word? Mommy Bag says what should have been. Lakeisha says fear and shame, fear of failure. Megan says Lakeisha says prevents me from love and fame. So Lakeisha, fear and shame, oh my gosh. Is that not the sentence of a lifetime? Fear and shame prevents me from love and fame. Fear and shame prevents me from love and fame. That is so, I mean, I want to say it's poetic, but that sounds very stupid of me to say. Fear and shame prevents me from getting love and fame. Mommy Back says, what I thought should have been is preventing me from experiencing genuine happiness. Okay. DJ, here for you. Here for you. I know it's I mean, I can't even begin, but I know it's a lot to handle. All right. All right. Here's what I want you to do. Ms. Am I clairaudient? Yeah, I am. I'm clairaudient, clairsentient, and sometimes clairvoyant. Like I do see images sometimes, but it's more like pictures they show me. And like I just get the knowing, and I hear the things. I hear like phrases and sentences and stuff. So what I want to do, because this question is very deep, obviously from the answers. Hi, Michael. These things that you're holding on to, this is deeply rooted stuff, right? This is stuff from childhood. This is stuff that is built in who you are. So what I want you to do is I want you to go into a meditation, or at least take some time after this call, close your eyes, get silent, and I want you to visualize this thing that you need to let go of, this part of you that's holding on. Because the part of you that's holding on it's like a little baby version of you. It's the little child version of you that needed the love in the moment that didn't get it. And it's been sitting there festering in your soul. And so my challenge to you this week, my homework to you this week, is to take time to go into a meditation or have a quiet moment for a visualization. And I want you to go meet with the part of you that is holding on to this fear, that is holding on to the doubt. Because so I told you earlier about how I found that place where those cages are, where there's parts of myself like being locked up, right? And there was the part of myself as a child who was terrified of fear of money, right? And I saw myself, it was almost like, imagine you're an adult and I was just standing, and I was like maybe standing in partially, like the sun's coming in, so there's a shadow covering part of my leg. And I'm standing there completely seeing the sunlight. I don't even really notice this shadow that's kind of coming down and covering part of my legs. But I looked down and there was a child clinging to my leg in the dark shadow. And she was just crying. Like, like when you drop your kid off at school, or like you got dropped off at school for the first time. Please don't go, mommy. Please don't go, daddy. And you think it's like the end of the fucking world. It was like that. Like she was just screaming in sheer terror. Like, please don't lose it all. Please don't go broke. It was just like, there was no real words, but it was just the feeling of the fear of money, of losing money and losing everything, that fear of money loss. And I was like, oh my God, like, it was just so sad. Like, she's sitting here in the dark. I'm looking at the horizon, like, we're good. We are good to go. We got this. And she's down here in the dark. I don't even realize it. So I like picked her up like a baby and held her on my arm and like kind of nuzzled her. And I was like, look, do you see all this? Do you see all the lights? So I kind of like put her on my shoulder, and now she's out here and she sees it. So it was like kind of like bringing that part to where we are today. Because the other thing, the most important thing about this part that's holding on, the fear, Leanne said the please don't go part, right? The fear, the worry, the doubt, that part of yourself. Maybe it's been abused, right? It is so raw, and it doesn't know that we're not out, that you're out of the woods. Does that make sense? It doesn't know that you are decades out of that pain because you still feel it. Dina says it's amazing how like we all are. Yeah, we are. We're the same. We're the same thing. So that's why all this stuff is so universal. That's why it's timeless. That's why you can go back to a podcast episode or a video episode from years ago and it still resonates, because this is timeless stuff. This is in the Bible. This shit is in the Bible. This is old news. It's just like, how do we understand it in a way that makes sense to us today and then integrate it into our lives so you can actually use it? That's the other thing that's really important, and why I talk about 360 method. We're not just teaching these concepts. You're actually learning how to use it and how to actually manifest, how to actually break through your beliefs, how to actually change your program, how to actually believe something new. So, awesome mama, you're going to do the homework. Everybody here, you're going to do this homework. You said, I have abandonment issues because I was abandoned at 5 years old. My heart goes out to you. So much love to you. And I'm glad you're here. We have a very, very supportive community. By the way, community.roxytalks.com. That's our free community where you can keep the chat from today going. Basically, everyone that's on Mindset Monday is in a part of that group. So community.roxytalks.com, free group. Create a profile. You can download the app, and then you can continue the conversation. I'm going to read yours out so that I can give an example for the homework, but this is for everybody, okay? So you said, I have abandonment issues because I was abandoned at 5 years old. Again, love to you, and I'm very glad you're here. You said, I don't want to feel that abandonment anymore. I want to be able to let go of what's not for me. So what I want everyone to do is, and I'm going to use Awesome Mama, your story as an example. You're going to go into meditation, or you're going to close your eyes, clear out the thoughts, and go into a visualization. And you're going to imagine that version is locked in a cell, locked in a cage. There's a gate, whatever. And you're going to open up that door, open up that cage, and let them out. I want you to let them out into the light. Let them cry if they're crying. Let them scream if they're screaming. Tell them what they need to be told. Hold them, love them, bring them into the light, bring them to today, integrate them. So for Awesome, you're going to probably find a little baby 5-year-old crying in the dark, alone, scared, terrified. And I want you to go get her, and I want you to bring her out and pick her up. This is all in your mind. Imagine like a movie that you're watching in your head, or that's going on. I don't want to use the word watching, okay? I don't even want to use the word visualization. I want you to imagine. I want you to like play out a scenario in your head, just like you imagine what so and so would say to you if they told you that you had ugly boots on. Oh, I'd tell her that she blah blah blah. The same way you can go down the road of, what if this happens? What if that happens? You're going to go down the road of going within, imagining a cage where there is this child version of you. And again, with Awesome Mama, I'm sure I can see her like cowering in the dark of a dark cell alone. And you're going to go and you're going to get her, and you're going to pick her up, and you're going to hold her, and you're going to bring her out of that cell. You're going to leave the door open. Don't shut it back up again. Just leave it open and show her where you are now. Show her the safety. Show her that you won't abandon yourself or leave her in the dark anymore. And should you ever find that she's back there, let her out again, right? Bring her out again. And that's why I said, don't lock the door again. You might find yourself there again, but she's not locked away. And I want you to make a habit of going in and finding those versions of yourself, those pieces that want to be freed, and letting them out and bringing them into the light. So you're going to find the piece of you that's holding on, bring it into the light. The homework will be shared at community.roxytalks.com. 360method.co if you want to join us for the last round, where you learn how to control your thoughts, your reaction to triggers, rewrite your limiting beliefs, rewrite your mindset, change the future from what past you've experienced. Literally all of the magic that you want with manifestation happens in 360 method. DJ says, you have me shook. I was 5 years old. Well, there you go. Let her out. Let her out. Last live round of 360 method is happening next week, 360method.co. Leanne did type the chat in the homework, and it'll also be posted at community.roxytalks.com. That's our free group. You can join right now. If you're interested in manifesting your specific person, self-confidence, money, working on your career, roxytalks.com. I have a bunch of courses, workshops, and free content to help you manifest any part of your dream life that you desire. And bigbeautifuldreamsclub.com. No, it's not that. It's bigbeautifuldreams.com if you are an entrepreneur and you want to join my group of amazing dream builders who are building their big, beautiful dream life right now and creating all kinds of success in their passions and in their business. bigbeautifuldreams.com. Thank you all for being here. This has been a really powerful and important chat. Remember, if you want something new in your life, you have to let go of what you're holding on to. The exercise here, it's really powerful. I keep dropping my ring at very specific times. Hi, Candace. The exercise here is for you to let go of that part of yourself that's holding on to fear, that's holding on to doubt, that's holding on to shame, that's holding on to rejection, and freeing it, bringing it into the sun, showing it love, integrating it, bringing it into the world of today, showing it that you do have it all. You can get it. You are safe now. It is going to be okay. So that you're not still carrying around the pain that is going to manifest in more of that recurring in your world. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I know I told my husband 20 minutes ago I was getting off. I am 20-minute share. So, last thing, Big Beautiful Dreams Club, we are doing a masterclass next week on Wednesday called Born to Be Seen. I'm going to open up enrollment for it for 48 hours, okay? If you are not a Big Beautiful Dreams Club member, you'll have 48 hours to sign up for it. Watch my Instagram stories and watch my email, because that's where I'm going to be putting out the sign up for it. However, if you're in Big Beautiful Dreams Club, you automatically get enrollment into the Born to Be Seen masterclass. And that's where we're going to be working on the trauma, the stories, all of it that's preventing you from being seen, that keeps you from wanting to go live, that keeps you from going bigger, that keeps you from allowing yourself to be your true self in certain company. We're going to be diving deep into that. I know a lot of you who are content creators, who are online, who are writers, authors, musicians, actors, whatever your deal is. A lot of us who are in the spotlight, even if you're not allowing yourself to actually be seen in your authenticity, if that's something you're struggling with, you're not, oh my God, here we go again. You're not alone. We are doing the Born to Be Seen masterclass Wednesday, the 27th. And it is a part of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club. So bigbeautifuldreams.com. If you're in that membership, the masterclass is included. If you're not in Big Beautiful Dreams Club, there will be 48 hours to join. Okay. And it'll probably be next week. It'll probably be like next Monday through Wednesday. Or do I break it out 24 and 24? Ooh, that feels spicy and edgy. Oh, I'm doing 24 and 24. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to make it available for 24 hours this week. And then I'm going to make it available for 24 hours next week. That's how I'm going to make it fun. If you are in the Big Beautiful Dreams Club, you can join at any time. You'll automatically get this. So if you're like, I don't want to play your games, Roxy, I just want to be in that masterclass, join Big Beautiful Dreams Club. The other thing is that Big Beautiful Dreams Club membership is $59 a month. And the masterclass alone is going to be $77. So you might as well just join Big Beautiful Dreams Club for a month and get all of the content that's in there. And stick around if you like it. So I love you all so much. So many things are happening. 360method.co for the next round of that if you're ready to start manifesting your dream life or get even better at it. And bigbeautifuldreams.com if you want to be a part of the group where we build our dream life and you get automatic enrollment into the Born to Be Seen masterclass that is also happening next week. I'm so good at planning my calendar. bigbeautifuldreams.com. And if you're just now joining the live, please go to the beginning of the live stream on my YouTube channel and watch it again because it's great. All right. I love you all so much. Go do your dreams today. Listen to your heart. Follow your intuition and do something fun. I love you. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. I'll see you next week.